Only those who live under the oppression of dictatorships know the terror that is endured every day and the pain and suffocation that comes from being deprived of one's freedom. Chavez and Maduro turned Venezuela into a criminal and failed state by invoking the excuses of tyrants, nationalism and populism. They destroyed their oil industry and engaged in criminal activities because that's their nature. Venezuela is sunk in misery, scarcity, inflation, and unease. Extreme poverty surpasses 50% in a country where more than 80% are poor, in a country that has the resources to be one of the richest on the planet. Everything has already been said about the narco-dictatorship in Caracas. Venezuela is a nation kidnapped, subjugated, and victim of the passive, indifferent, and often hypocritical gaze of the Western world. Since Venezuelan democracy was sentenced to death in 1999, timid voices of protest have been heard in the international community, but the evident reality remains unchanged. Much more is needed to free Venezuela. Today, although no one believes in anyone anymore, a new opportunity, idealistic and even naive, arises to restore freedom to the Venezuelan people. It must be attempted. To achieve this, the decisive participation of all Venezuelans will be necessary, as well as the support and commitment of democracies around the world. The Venezuelan opposition, meaning the entire population except those who live off the dictatorship through the groups and parties that make it up, will participate in primary elections to choose a unity candidate who would face the dictatorship. Against all odds, including an ungovernable and lost Latin America immersed in its contradictions, just as in 1999, Venezuela was the first victim of the 21st century's socialism, today it can and must be the first to free itself. Successful primary elections in 2023 are the key to fighting the dictatorship in the general elections of 2024. The free world must demand and guarantee at any cost that they are free and transparent. We don't ask for much, we only want freedom for Venezuela. Suscríbete y nos ayudas a defender y a promover los valores de la libertad.